Okay guys, welcome back, and this time I'm gonna do it a bit different. I want to do this video shorter. I don't want to do it 30 minutes. This game is called the Dungeon of Naheulbeuk, the Amulet of Chaos. This name is pretty hard to remember, but it's okay. You get used to it in some points. No, you don't. You never do this game. This game name is too hard. So this game is actually an RPG XCOM style game. If you played XCOM, you'll know what I'm talking about. If not, I'm gonna explain it once we get to the battle part, because this is the XCOM part. RPG is classic RPG. You have several characters, which are all RPG based, like a wizard and a thief, barbarian, and so on. You have in this video I'm actually gonna talk about I wanted to talk about a bit what I'm doing here. I'm showcasing some games mostly haven't played. I changed my concept because I did mostly games that everyone played, so this time I'm gonna try and talk about games that are less familiar. And I'm gonna talk about pros and cons of games, why, who is it for usually, and some tips, tricks maybe, and gonna show the gameplay as we go along. So let's just jump in with the pros of the game. Okay, I'm gonna talk about it. That it's a dungeon crawler. For those who like it, it's amazing. It's an amazing dungeon crawler with all aspects of RPG, with skill tree and leveling up, putting points in, great inventory and loot system. Rewards are awesome here, and you get the full experience of an RPG classic game. If you like this type, this is a good game. It's also hilarious. The lines here, yeah, yeah, they have funny lines in this game. They take a lot of memes and familiar memes from games and stuff like that. I want to talk about graphics as well. Graphics are pretty good. I mean, there is some chippering in my game. I don't know, maybe because I don't play on 2K. I think it's the best, maybe on 2 or 4K this game. This game has challenging fights. The gear changes. Yeah, I wanted to talk about gear change. As you can see, my wizardess doesn't look like a complete wizard. She doesn't have a wizard head. That's because I changed her head. In this game, as you not all games do that. I really appreciate when games of RPG content do it. That they make the appearance different as you get new items or a new gear for your characters. I'll talk about a bit about cons. You start with 7 characters which you cannot choose from. You always stay with these characters in game, and this game doesn't have so much of a character development. You don't start with one character who is like the hero and you get to know your party as you go along. You just start with them, and that's what you get. But there is one difference, that as you go along, you'll get an additional add to your party, and you can choose 1 out of 3 characters. This is a nice touch to a game that you cannot choose from. So that's the good thing about it, in the bad thing. I also want to talk about a bit of the debuff system in this game. I noticed that you cannot really see if you get debuffed in a fight. What does the debuff mean? I tried hovering over the debuff and it didn't show specific information on it. You just need to guess what it does as you go along. So next I just wanna show actually a tip. I wanted to show a quick tip on the game. You should go to the setting and keyboard and mouse and just check some things, shortcuts or things that you can do. For example, I didn't know that. Wait, where is it? In the fighting, combat, and space. Yeah, it if you press and hold space while enemies turn, it makes it faster. I didn't know this. The game doesn't tell you that, as I remember. And yeah, these are all. You might be missing some stuff here, and you want to check it out anyway. It's a great tip for this game, I think. So let's talk about out of combat in this game. So you you roam freely. You press and press click and go, as you say, and then yes, and this main place, this place I'm at is actually the best one. Is the tavern. The tavern is the main place you'll find yourself in, because as you talk to the barman, it has the option to rest, which fully heals all of your party. It's great to go in after every fight and just patch up your party. This game is floor based, so as you can see, we have a lift in the dungeon, and we have a staircase. Staircase usually goes up or down one floor, while the lift can go every floor. While we're at the lift, you can see it has a great system of showing where is the main objective and the side quests. So I'm gonna talk about a bit the map, because the map is awesome here. Map shows you where you can find your main quest and side quest on the map. As you can see, you need to go to the staircase or lift to get to these quests. You also see all the stuff on the map. It's quite clear, and rooms you haven't been to don't show. They just show an empty door, which is obviously where you want to go if you want to explore. Side quest, exactly where it is. That's just great. I want to talk about next about inventory. The inventory is quite comfortable. You have all the categories here, and you mostly want to go to equip. That's where you'll get the equipment for the characters. They did a good job on showing which character is it fit for. For example, here you can see it's a hat for the wizardess. And yeah, the only thing that is a bit is not actually good here. When you get new items, there is no indication usually of the new item. I mean, yeah, I think it. Not sure why it doesn't. Maybe the text is a bit brighter here, so maybe that's the indicator. I don't know, because I found out that it's not as easy as it looks brighter, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I haven't played this long enough. I'm sorry. Oh yeah. I wanted to say actually that I'm usually trying out games. I try for several hours or hours usually the game, and then I want to showcase it, what I've learned for it, and why I think it's a good game to play. Oh, and who is it for? Yeah, I'm just gonna talk about it in the end and not in the middle of the video. So I want to talk about equipment. Is cool, as you see. It can changes the appearances. I talked about it. And next, I'm gonna talk about the skills and trees. And let's see. So this time, this game, it lets you. It has a good system of skill tree. As you can see, every level up, you get 1 point in the active skill and 1 in the passive skill. This means you'll get to put 1 point here and 1 here, and you get immediately this active skill in battle and the passive as well. You have points to put in attributes. You get 2 points per level, and I won't talk too much about the attributes because you can read about every one of them. They're really well written and explained. and you can just decide what attribute you want to invest in. This game also offers you to put automatically to put the points as you level up your characters. If you don't want to mess in this system and you don't feel like it, so it can actually do it for you. In the beginning of the game, it will ask you. Yes. So the quests are very clear in this game. You just go to the quest and start looking what to do there. Next, I want to talk about the battle, and this will end our video. So I'll just pause here and go to the battle scene that I will load to. All right, so we're back, and yeah, this is the battle. So once you get into a battle, you can position your heroes in a specific space. I actually skip this content because it's not that important. So once you place your heroes, you will see the enemies as well before you do that, before you place them. And you can see the initiative tree up there. So as I said, this is XCOM style. So you'll see initiatives. This means I start with the ranger here, and then this enemy will play next. You get some information about this character, and get information about us as well. This is pretty nice, actually. They did a good information sheet. So what you can do a range attack if you have range weapon. You can defend in your turn. You can overwatch, which means you will auto attack all who is in this red vision site. That means that if a character like him will come over to the red zone, the ranger will attack it with a bow. I have his skills on the right side, stamina, which lets him activate. You see every ability consumes stamina. You have the health. You can also see it above the character. You have this cool system, randomia. The randomia is a pretty neat touch to RPG Xcom style game. This means that because you have a chance to fail a lot, that means you have a big chance to miss enemies. They have a chance to crit you. They have a chance to kill you. So in this case, we have the randomia here, which means it goes up as you get these unlucky traits or things that happen to you. And then you can activate free skills abilities from this randomia tree, I guess. And like healing, like teleporting, and stuff like that. Once you use it, it usually consumes all, but you will see how it goes in the game. So what else can you do? You can delay your turn. That means this line here means the round ends. It means all the characters have played in this battle, and once it's over, a new round begins. If you delay your turn, that means you will come later in. If you wanna save your ranger to do some, actually the priestess is a good example. If you want to save your hero to do healing after the battle, your team has taken damage. So you can just delay her turn to heal later on. Okay, yeah, I haven't talked about melee attack, but obviously it's melee attack. So what else you can do? You have action points. Mostly, one action is to walk or run to a blue zone the character can reach. You can spend the 2 action points to sprint, meaning you will go further on. Also, you can walk to the blue zone and then activate one of your abilities. I'm not going to talk about defense, it's just defensive pose, which lets you guard from enemies. You have attack of opportunity, meaning if a character will go, I mean, let's let's say an example. First of all, I'm gonna go here. Oh, yeah, another thing, you can position the direction you want the character to face, because if you don't want to get backstabbed and stuff like this, yeah, once you attack a character from behind, it has more percent to hit, and so you want your allies to be facing towards the enemy and not with the back towards them, as it's usually in a fight. So yeah, the XCOM thing, I just go quickly over it. The main XCOM thing is that what's similar about it, that you can, well, first of all, the whole system is like this. You can just move, and usually you have 2 action points, and you can move and attack. In this case, what's also similar is that if you go behind objects, you get defense, which means they have a lower chance to hit you if they're, for example, ranged characters. And what else? Oh yeah, when you hit when you're about to hit them, you'll see a percentage. I'm gonna showcase. First of all, I want to buff my party. Let's just give them a good defense morale. Okay, now it's the enemy's turn, and now it's my barbarian turn. Okay, he put a debuff on me, so I want to talk about here. That's a good opportunity to show the debuff. Why is it stuck? That's great, bugs. Right as we go. Oh, okay. It took some time to just load it, I guess, but yeah. I know he's here, so I'm just gonna go with my barbarian here. Yeah, and I found him. And okay, let's show how I attack. So once I want to attack a character that is nearby, you can see a percentage, 87% to hit, and sometimes it has a really good percent to miss. When I miss, obviously my bar of bad luck raises up. Forgot the name. Yeah, the randomia. You can see a dwarf can move really slowly. This is a good opportunity to talk about attack of opportunity. So as you can see, my barbarian is right in front of the master stalker. If this master stalker wants to go and attack other characters, so that means my barbarian will get an attack opportunity. As you can see, attack opportunity, it's written right there. And so if he will move away from the barbarian, and if he's in front of him, the barbarian will attack him. This is great to position your enemies at a disadvantage. And yeah, I think that's about all. Oh, adjacent. In this game, you actually get buffs as you are adjacent to your allies. If you are, for example, next to the... I wanted to do less than 30 minutes, but I say it's going to be 20 minutes. Hopefully, I'll get to do it in less next time. I really want to get to the 15 minutes, but I see there is a lot to showcase, and I really want to go over all the things. So let's go, for example, I want to sprint with the dwarf because he's the tank of the team, and he'll just go in front everyone. And this is a great place. I'll wait with the priestess as I show you. Okay, he dodged it. That's great. Yeah, I'm just showing like 1 minute of gameplay just so you get an idea of... sorry about not putting my phone on silence mode. So with the ogre is also pretty tanky. I'm gonna go in front of him with him as well. And because I sprinted, I wasted my 2 action points. And yeah, this happens. But it's fine. You see, they didn't lose a lot of HP yet. How does he reach him? Oh, it's Mark. Okay. I also wanted to talk about Divas. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna end here. Hopefully, I didn't spoil anything, and I hope you get to try the game as well because it's a really nice game. Yeah, he did critical failure, and that gave me good luck actually. Ooh. Uh, so hope you had a good time, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.